Hi guys! It's wonderful weather today, so I decided to go out and later film for you a video about fragrances that I'm very excited to wear in the springtime that is coming up. So please stay tuned to find out more about them, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're here for the first time. So hello and welcome everyone to this video in which I will be sharing with you top 10 of perfumes I'm looking forward to rock in the springtime. That is my favorite season out of all of them. Let me know if you like spring too and which fragrances you enjoy to wear during this period. And today I will be showing you some perfumes I really save for the springtime, because of course I have fragrances that I specifically wear during certain seasons, and so I hope you will learn something interesting and new for yourself today. And with that being said, let's get started. But before I begin talking about perfumes, you're probably wondering where I got such an amazing t-shirt, and this is actually Sebastian's merch, you know, the guy from the Looking, Smelling, Feeling Great channel. Yeah, he has amazing perfume t-shirts, and here I'm wearing one of them. It's cute, guys, and if you are a perfume freak like I am and you're wondering where you can purchase it, then check out the link down below in the description box where you can find more helpful information. And on this note, let's get started with the first perfume on today's list, which is called Le Chant de Camache by L'Artisan Parfumeur, that you might remember was my last year's birthday's present, and I fell in love with this fragrance right after sampling it. And if you are interested in L'Artisan Parfumeur's fragrances, then you can actually order 2 free samples of their website and only pay for the shipping. That's how I discovered many of their perfumes, and if you want to see my reviews on them, the link is going to be on the screen and down below in the description box. But Le Chant de Camache is just a perfect fragrance for the springtime, because anytime I need this beautiful light hug of the fragrance, I always wear it. It's light and luminous, very abstractly floral, and actually smells like clean face powder. So if you like scents like that and you're looking for something very, very gentle, I highly recommend you to check it out, because it's basically one of my all-time favorites, and I find that spring is one of the best seasons to wear it. Next perfume I will mention today is actually a special one, because I received it from one of my dear subscribers who wanted to cheer me up during a very difficult time of my life with it, and I'm talking about Pink Magnolia by the brand L'Oeuf, and it's one of their Aura's flankers, and it comes in such an amazing bottle with kind of like this golden leaf design. And honestly, you know, it's a very special fragrance, although it is nothing that special. And I mean, like, it smells like a designer fragrance, but such a nice one that always makes me feel very nice. And sometimes, you know, I don't need a very outstanding and powerful perfume. Sometimes I just want to smell nice, and it's great for that because it's so juicy and floral, very comfortable to wear, very familiar for people so they can enjoy it too. And you know, spring is just a very easygoing season, so I like such effortless fragrances during it. And with that being said, the next fragrance is very appropriate for the springtime, because it's the renewal time, you know, when the cold weather goes away and you know, it's not hot yet, but at the same time even the air smells differently in spring, in my opinion. And I just love all the fresh leaves, all the beautiful flowers. And this next fragrance, called Come Together by Mugler, is just a great perfume that smells like young leaves on the trees, because it is heavy on the note of petitgrain, and this note is actually a leafy green woodsy one, because it's basically the green part of a citrus tree. So you also get musk in here, and it is not a harsh one. It's very, very soothing and refreshing. So even if I'm not in the mood for any fragrance, I always love to apply something light on me, and this is an example of such, you know, very carefree fragrance, because it's a cologne, and colognes are very sheer out, you know, not super long lasting, yet they kind of create this impression of wearing a fragrance, so I like it for that trick. And with that being said, I'm moving on to such a cool fragrance that I love to wear all year round, but for some strange reason I haven't worn in a while, so I feel like spring is gonna be the time when I'll start wearing Cycle 001 by Maison Violi more often. And this is such a beautiful perfume that makes me feel very cozy every time I wear it. It's actually a very long-lasting fragrance, so it will stay on my hair till I wash it. So basically it is about a woody and rooty note of iris that you guys know I adore. Angelica really pushes it into this nicely woody direction, but there is also musk that creates very smooth atmosphere in this blend, and yet there is some pepper, you know, for that extra excitement, and also olibanum for kind of like a spiritual depth. So I'm a huge fan of this truly unisex fragrance that will really suit everyone without a doubt, because it is super modern, long-lasting, and just special in my personal opinion, because it is quite intimate. And I love this brand because they really focus on sustainability, and Cycle 001 is a great example for that, because, you know, the concept of it is to create an unlimited limited fragrance. So there is a limited number of bottles that are out there, but once you have one, you can actually refill it. And that's cool, because the bottle itself reminds me of glass water bottles that you can refill, so that's cool. And if you have never heard me talking about Maison Violi perfumes, then I don't know, maybe you're new here, then you need to rewatch some other videos, because this is a brand with amazing history, and I know some of you purchased this perfume because of me. So please let us know your feedback on it down below, and in case you're interested in checking this one or something else from Maison Violi out, then please feel free to check out their website, the link is going to be below, and I also have a coupon code for you with which you can save some money. So all the helpful information is going to be down below for you, but I am telling you, Cycle 001, there is something just very, very unique about it, very grounding, intimate, and cozy. And this next fragrance is Sweet Peony by Montal, which, you know, smells quite commercial, like a designer fragrance, really nothing special, but this is kind of like not a special fragrance. I don't know, it's just like, you know, the one that you've probably already smelled somewhere, but every time I wear it, I'm like, this smells so good. There is just something very addictive about you, tiny sweet peony. And yes, it is very sweet and coconutty, so it's not very peony, and there is actually a note of coffee that I don't smell at all. It's some kind of strange coffee note in Montal's perfumes that is literally not existent to me personally, like in intense coffee. And please let me know if you can smell them either. But anyway, I like sweet peony, and I like it when it's warmer outside. I like the compliments that I receive for it, won't lie, and this is just a very safe fragrance for the springtime, because it's feminine, it's girly, it's sweet, it's floral. It's just like spring is here and everyone is happy. But with that being said, let's talk about something even sweeter than sweet peony, and that is African Musk by Abdul Karim Al Faransi. And as you can tell, this is a different kind of perfume, because it's not an alcohol base, it is a pure perfume oil. So it is very, very concentrated. You don't need to apply much. I will put on my wrist just a little bit, and it has this dark color because there is cocoa absolute and there is hazelnut, so it is quite gourmand, it is quite sweet. chocolatey, but also musky. And you know, this amazing sweet musky note really brings together the gourmand and the floral side of this fragrance. And it's a little bit heavy, but as you know, I love gourmand fragrances when it is warm. It's not a full-on edible gourmand bomb, it is still sophisticated, so I find it is rather a spring than a summer fragrance. Plus it has amazing powdery sillage and dry down that, you know, I love in the perfumes. So this is a newer perfume for me and I'm super excited to rock it in the springtime. And it's just like pure powder as it sits on the skin. So if anyone loves powder, you need to check it out. And the next fragrance I'll talk about is Narciso Rodriguez Pure Musk that I actually purchased a couple of years ago in the springtime. And it's often like that for me, that if I purchase a fragrance during a specific time of my life or season and I wear it then as I come back to it, I always associate it with that period. Let me know if you're the same or not, but Pure Musk by Narciso Rodriguez is not like a typical designer fragrance out there. And it's even not like many Narciso Rodriguez musky perfumes. For me, this is the best musk from his collection because it is on the floral side for sure, but these flowers are dirty, and I like dirty florals. I also like musky fragrances, and some of his musky perfumes are a little bit too cloying for me, and this one is nostalgic. It has some vintage edge that I'm all there for. So I'm a huge fan. I'll be wearing it. People always ask me what I'm wearing when I'm wearing this, and I know there is a flanker or something. I'm excited to smell that too. So anyway guys, this is such an amazing, gorgeous fragrance, and if you don't like modern designer perfumes and you're looking for something with, you know, that almost daring vibe, I really recommend you this one because it's quite a badass but still musky and cool perfume. Oh my god, we are almost done. The next fragrance has a special place in my heart because it is from one of my most favorite brands ever, and you probably know what that is, right? Let me know if you guessed correctly, but obviously I'm talking here about DSH perfumes, and this is a special perfume because this is the first one I smelled from DSH and fell in love with, and then my journey and obsession started. It's called Gekko Hanami and it has amazing Asian story and very rare and quite imaginary notes like sake, cherry blossom in it, but also strong yuzu note and beautiful crisp floral elements and olibanum for that spiritual vibe. So Gekko Hanami is on a very cool sheer outside. It smells like spring to me, and after sampling it I fell in love with it and purchased a whole bottle of it, and anytime it's spring I need to wear it and it always works out for me. It's a unique perfume. You've never smelled anything like it, really. It's like a cool, very clean, citrusy yet very, very foreign flower that you had no idea existed out there. Yeah, very, very special, magical perfume. If you're looking for something like that for springtime, go ahead. It's one of my personal top recommendations. Alright guys, so let me tell you about the perfume I first did not like, and recently, after going through the samples of 4,160 Tuesdays fragrances, I realized that Tokyo Spring Blossom is such a cool perfume, and I sort of underrated it at the first trial. So I got it and I'm so excited to wear it because it has name of Tokyo Spring Blossom, which is so springy, and it was originally created for a charity event in Tokyo at Urara's tiny green ginger cafe, and it's just like such a happy fragrance in a bottle that is so heavy on the note of raspberry, and if you like it you'll be literally obsessed with it because it has all facets of this beautiful berry note, because it is sour but yet it has some beautiful sweetness to it, and it is also very tart, but at the same time, you know, there is like a whole gang of citruses in there, and violet for that like powdery pomade vibe. So I could describe it as a raspberry sorbet, and Sarah McCartney is just so good at violet-y perfumes for me personally, so it has her signature written all over it, and I just love this perfume. I love, if you're like me and you love raspberry violet rose combo, you will love this. It's a bold one. It actually projects intensely. You might not think about it in that way, but it's one of the most long-lasting citrusy berry fragrances out there. Just letting you know about it. And finally, guys, I'm here to talk about Love Bond by Dual Fragrances. They have original creations and inspirations. This one was inspired by Rolling in Love by KLEIN, and that's a gorgeous fragrance, and this one is like that too because it is pure milkiness. Literally, this is almond milk in a bottle, and it's not powerful enough, you know, for cold weather, but spring, I mean, like, it's perfect for that season. And if you like creamy, almost like tonic fragrances, and specifically almond milk, you will love it. Or Rolling in Love by KLEIN. And by the way, speaking about KLEIN, I just wanted to let you know how our little fundraising project is going on. Thank you so much for everyone who donated for my goal, because I want to purchase Love by KLEIN, which is one of my most favorite fragrances out there, and review it for you. So if you like what I'm doing here, and you know, it all comes from my heart, I'm filming all of this along and put all of me into what I'm doing, then feel free to support me, whether it's a like and a comment. Of course, subscribe to my channel because I would love to have you back here. And if you want to do even more, then you can donate coffees on Buy Me Coffee website. Plus there is a goal so we can work on it together, and that's exciting too. So guys, I'm looking forward to hear your feedback, whether it's on these top 10 fragrances that I shared with you, or your fragrances that you're looking forward to wear in the spring. If you have any questions left, I would love to hear from you, because you know, I try to be as helpful as I can. So with that being said, you guys, I hope that spring will come, that the weather is gonna be great. Let me know if you like spring or not. I know some people have allergies and they really struggle, like my boyfriend, and I'm so sorry if you can't really smell anything. And it's such a pity because, you know, flowers start to bloom and even trees bloom, and air smells just intoxicating. So I really recommend you to go out and smell as much as you can. Nature has so many beautiful scents, and of course feel free to check out these perfume recommendations. I just find they have something springy about them, or maybe those are my associations. Actually, if you can recommend me something that you find is springy, then go ahead and do that. And by the way, check out Sebastian's t-shirt. Let's support each other. I'm actually impressed with this quality, and it suits me really well. I actually received a compliment for it, so it's like a complimenting perfume t-shirt. So guys, with all of that being said, I rambled enough. Thank you so much. Please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, donate, show your support in any way you can. And I guess that's all from me today. Stay tuned for future videos and have an awesome day. Bye. Today we went out on the shooting with my mom. So much fun, guys. Apparently it's gonna be a bit colder soon, but right now it's amazing. I don't even wanna go home. Just want to take photos all day long because it's a golden hour. Go out. Seriously, go out and get some vitamin D. And it was so sunny today, not anymore, that I could pull out my amazing sunglasses that you might remember I got from TIJN. I also have my glasses with blue filter lenses from that brand. Highly recommend you to check it out. But yeah, very excited for this amazing warm weather. Say hello to my mom. She was helping me to film the videos and took amazing photos because I decided to make out of her a photographer. So stay tuned for amazing photos coming up on social media, Instagram, Facebook. Subscribe to me and my mom. Subscribe to her as well. I will leave her Instagram account down below. She doesn't post much, but if you don't mind, why not? I've just realized that my lipstick is matching to this wall and my t-shirt. Yeah, random strange fact. Anyway guys, see you.